I am Grayson Allen, and we are once again playing, what is this game? Final Fantasy XIV. That's what the game is. But my main goal, anyhow, for today, get to know the new city, and going to be continuing on the main story quests, main scenario quests, whatever MSQ stands for. Figured out what MSQ stands for recently, by the way. I was kind of guessing before, but I figured it out. I had to look it up. It's fine. I'm not good with abbreviations. But yeah, so I'm here in the pub, the tavern, the inn, the whichever. And I believe just to start, I was supposed to head up the elevator to talk to some guy. That was the next part of Bulwark Hall. That's where I need to go. So I was supposed to head up here and talk to somebody as part of my first quest in this place. So we'll start there. I am right there. Okay. Santhael, Storm Sergeant. Okay.
Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry.
I have a missive.
Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please, step this way.
Enter.
Voice acting so soon? Wow. Big budget. Hey, you were in that other
I did
cutscene.
not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests.
Again, everyone is so surprised that Gridania is like... Outsiders? Gridania? Impossible. Crazy, even.
This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvi Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom.
Oh, I'm sorry. The names get more nonsense. What is that?
Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
Black. Shroudy. A memorial service to honor the fallen. They ran out of budget for the voice, I guess.
In hells, has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. The Garlemade was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Media Project. Legatus Niel von Darnus, Stakem, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme. Lunatic. We marched our forces to the Cartanar Flats and there met the Vilth Imperial Legion in battle? Seventh Imperial Legion in battle. I can read. I desperately believe. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano. I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an eighth hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisoix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth the damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. We need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Ken S. Senna has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Very serious. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Ulta, yes? Yes. Of course I knew that. Silly of me to think I would stay in the new city I just got to. That would have been real silly to plan my stream around such a concept as that. I nod my head. Pray give my regards to General Raubon? Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste. But I would have you tell it all the same. Alright, thanks. Is that an innuendo? What does that mean? What? A private jest? What? Merwulb? Merwulb? What are you doing? What? Huh? Fare you well, Grayson. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Oh, but I want the matron to take me into her bosom. That's a way better saying. Hey, I did it. I'm the best. But I need to go back downstairs. I do know this much. There are not many things I know in life, but that I need to go down is that I know that thing. That. English. It's a language. Language I should speak. I'm supposed to go back to the airship landing? Wait. Am I seriously leaving? I just got to the... Wait, no. Yes. I'm going back to airship landing. And I leave. Yeah, oh yeah, it even says right there on the right side, the Gridanian envoy speak with no flow at the airship landing. These names. They're gonna kill me. But it's so pretty here. Oh. I want to be in Limsa Lominsa. Man. Why'd I start in Gridania? There's just a bunch of trees. And smaller trees that wanted to kill me. I could have been here having cool fun.
This looks like... Oh, I guess I'm leaving. Fine. But I guess I can go to Ul'dah. Better be at least as cool as Limsa Lominsa. Pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Ul'dah? Ul'dah, the steppes of Nalm. So now I'm here. Flame honor guard. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Rauban will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the Husting Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. The Fragrant Chamber. Nice. Boy. This is a lot of stairs. Bartholomew. Ah, the Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. I have a missive. Because I am a mailman. Ah, yes, the seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold.
Right, look. That's a little rude. I haven't had time to bathe, I assume, on the airship. I don't know. Maybe they'd have baths on there.
I won't hold
I
it
nod my
against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal.
Okay.
Welcome to the Sultanate of
What a face.
Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
I might have. You don't know. Cartano. Aye, I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. I wave my hand. Trust Malewib to make light of our wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. It's only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans, 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Galvis, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsabard to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius von Baelsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. Not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire,
Even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Kane will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Letter writing noises. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The eldest Seedseer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. I stand there. Okay. I've done it. We now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and guild. I'll have to pay for things. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, cool. I've done it. So I gotta talk to Bartholomew again. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Ah, my Lord Envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your service. I go back to Limsa Lominsa. Now it's coming out of me wallet, I guess. I guess I'm heading back to Limsa Lominsa. For now. Although now that I'm here, this place looks cool too. Aw, man. It's like I'm happy and also sad that the game is so big. There's too much to look at. Wait, so... Oh, right. Smo just said, make sure to get the aetheryte crystals in towns. That's a good point. There's probably like a big crystal that lets you do the teleport instead of just riding airships. I bet that very quickly the airship actually becomes kind of pointless. Because once I get far enough into the game where like money is not really a problem anyway for me right now. But I assume the idea is like once you have enough money, then you just teleport wherever you want, and airships are a little silly. I like airships. Airships are fun. I'm kind of sad that you don't get to like manually drive the airship in this game. That was something I really liked from a few of them done. Like Final Fantasy VI let you drive around your own airship. Baderon. Ah, welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... Hi, I'm Baderon, alright. Who's asking? Ah, heard as I've got a job for a capable venture, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy, but if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Cool. I apparently get stuff anyway. Ooh. A nice looking cotton cowl there. Got materia slots. There's materia in this game? Interesting. I did it. I love it when I walk up to people for the first time and they just give me clothes. So realistic. Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. Baderon. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aliport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you'd permit me, Master Badron, I should be happy to... Oh, wait, this is a different voice. Rainer. If you'd permit me, Master Badron, I should be happy to elaborate. Person with a tricorn hat. Well, well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rainer? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? I don't know what accent that is. Ah, neither, in fact. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. People trust me so instantly. It's incredible. It's got to be my charming smile. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Alport. Ailport? In the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, Satasha Seagrot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Coerls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagan testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. I nod my head. And it is settled. Satasha is located in western Lanaskia? Lanasia? For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimilpa? Gosh, she can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. Great. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Great. Wonderful. I hear the sounds of teleports. Or magic swords just happening around me. I stepped on somebody. Probably pirates. That doesn't sound good. I need to go the way I'm going. I never get lost. I mean, it really is just a good policy in life just to touch any glowing rock you see. It can only be good things for you, you know? I can't be lost. Impossible. This way. Yay? Nay? No. I need to be over there. Jump. Fine, my ankles can take it. Damn it. This is such a cool looking city. Love it. This is my favorite one. Never going back to Gridania. This tree is in sadness there. Wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm right. This is correct. Best. I touched the aetheryte. I did not touch the big one. I don't know where the big one's at. I saw it, but I couldn't reach it. But I go the wrong way. Yes, I've done it. Take that, stupid town. Navigated your streets. Melpa. You'll hear about Commodore Rainer's investigation. Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Ailport. Once you arrive in western Linoskia, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Satasha. Sastasha? Sastasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Ailport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Ailport. I am 40 gil. I don't really know how the economy works. That's probably dirt cheap.
Okay, Hall of the Novice is the next thing. I think I might have completed Hall of the Novice already. Like, I did a bunch of, like, tutorial type stuff, and that's what I got the cool cloak from. It's big crystal. Touching that. Put both hands on it. Hey, there's a sap on it. Or a sapling, is the word I meant. Seasoned adventurer. You're a tall adventurer. Why would I... There we go. Ah! You must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Stasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. Am I to the part where I get friends? Stranger friends, even? And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. I like that he gestured to himself, just to make it clear. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Stasha Seagrot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Answer you on the adventures. Register? I thought I heard you. The Hall of the Novice offers a comprehensive series of training exercises for adventurers wishing to prepare themselves to the rigors of party combat. Would you like to register for a course? Maybe? No, I did it. Don't lie to me. I did it. Yeah, I already finished all that. I did that off stream like last week. Well, there's people here. A lot of people in the middle of the quest, probably. Yellow Jacket. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. Can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Ah, oh, thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. Umbra? We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Stasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback and seeing serpent reavers, oh, those guys are floating. You can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Kidnappings? That sounds like something that's going to be my problem. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here. Praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Alright. Duty support unlocked. Stasha now accessible. A new regular duty has been added. Okay, oh, it's like a duty calls, a dungeon beckons. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike to slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventurers, but it also progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess at a given class or job in a timed environment. Timed. Intimidated, fear not, dear adventurer, for with a little guidance, you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. Just read our simple 8-part tutorial into the depths. Okay, I'm going to try to blaze through this kind of quick. You may challenge a dungeon via 2 different methods, calling upon the support of trusty NPCs or by pooling your talent with other players, be they best friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, trials away you are comfortable and difficult in experience. Okay, that's right. Everybody gets like level capped, right? Like no matter like what level the dungeon is, you get like brought down to that level of the dungeon. So you can't just like grind like crazy and just like be super powerful for everything. You actually have to get good at the level that the dungeon requires you to be. Into the depths, duty support. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mighty a challenge to overcome on one's own. By choosing duty support when accessing the entrance of any applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget them once you're rich and famous, yes. Great. I want to have a party of NPCs, but I guess that defeats the point. After choosing to challenge a dungeon with NPCs via duty support, a party that perfectly complements your current class or job will be automatically created for you. All that's left is to select register for duty and you'll be battling monsters in no time. Okay. So I suggest talking to NPCs outside of the early dungeons for lore if you want it. Okay. Oh yeah, there are like 10 people outside of this room. Yeah, I'll go give them a chat and see what's going on. As soon as I'm finished with this overview. Okay. Into the depths, Duty Finder. They say a burden shared is a burden halved, and with the Duty Finder you can split that burden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventure as you do. No need to recruit such a team as yourself. The Duty Finder's matching system will automatically group players according to chosen challenge and other criteria, guaranteeing a balanced and invigorating cooperative experience for all. Great. Once you have been matched with the party, you'll be notified by a bracing sound that the time for battle is at hand. Simply select Commence, and you and your comrades will be delivered unto the fray. Remember, the adventurers with whom you are cooperating are fellow players. Take advantage of the full and varied strengths your group possesses by communicating respectfully and often. As your journey progresses, more and more dungeons will become available until you find yourself a master of a sea of tribulations overcome. But don't let completion deter you from challenging your favorite duties again. Oh boy. Not your primary guaranteed by an adventure satisfying. Well, this introduction is a note on immortalized with the Hall's mind. Great, cool. I understand what I must do. Great. Wow, that's a. Okay, so these are some of the locals, I take it. Alion. Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us, and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. The passing years have begun to take their toll on the old man, but no force save death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. Alright. Isuldar. Ah, a fellow adventurer. You too are here to unravel the mysteries of Sestasha? Cool. I have adventured across this wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count. Yet still, Eorzea managed to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It is an unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us into the wilds time and again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. He seems nice. Are these like the actual like potential NPCs you'd pair up with, like if you used NPCs? Pioreo. This is perfect for our inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? Oh, that's a death flag. That's the guy that's not coming back out of the cave. I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. This guy's dying. He's not going home to his family. Jeez him. Wahahaha! Edda, you're so slow. You'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. A bear? It took you so bloody long, Edda. My purse was too light. You might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. Cause no, you can barely yield a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's him. The one Badron was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. I don't know if I like these people. Edda. Jeez, poor Edda. Ah, I'm sorry, Aver. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Wow. Garat. Just look at this beauty. See how she glows. You can almost feel the power running through her. What exactly is it you have there? Can we make a deal? I think I'll leave... Oh, he's talking about a sword. What? Okay, what is this?
What is it? Oh, what does it look like? It's a short sword. Ah, but now I suppose you're wondering why all the fuss over a short sword. It's easy, you see. This isn't your ordinary run-of-the-mill mass-forged store-bought bottom-of-the-bargain bin short sword. This here is a genuine... Wait, let me... Ethereal short sword. One of a kind, in fact. Can't you see its glow? No? Well, trust me, it's there. And that glow means this short sword is special. It means it's powerful. Or at least a little more powerful than what you'd normally expect from a mere short sword. I'm sure it was owned by a little old lady who only used it twice a week. Can we make a deal? I'm curious. Deal? Do you know how long it took me to find this? How many parties I was supposed to suffer with greedy bastards who kept claiming all the ethereal loot even though their bags were full of the stuff? No, this sword is mine, and if you want it, you have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Which, in truth, is how ethereal gear comes to be. You've heard of spirit bonds, I assume. That spiritually charged ethereal connection you form with any gear you have equipped. Well, in rare cases, when someone wielding an item with an especially strong spirit bond is slain in battle, the energy created by that bond remains trapped inside, rather than returning to the life stream. That sounds like a cursed object. Sounds like something you don't want in your pocket. That energy enhances the gear, and voila! You have an ethereal short sword, or an ethereal sublagar, or a pair of ethereal goatskin smithy gloves if gathering. The fact that for an item to become ethereal, the owner of that item must perish while having it equipped usually means that they can only be found in dangerous locations where terrible, bloody battles have occurred. Now, if I was looking to get my hands on another ethereal weapon, might be that I'd head back inside Sistasha. Wink, wink. What the freak is wrong with this guy? Great, glad I talked to him. That was worth my time. Deperha? You don't have the look of a pirate, but one can never be too careful on this island. Great, good talk. The smith. There is no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gain at the Hall of the Novice serve you well in your adventures. I can talk about it right here too, I guess. I really want to make sure you know what you're doing. Great.
Man, what a cliffhanger. Right before the first dungeon. Guess you'll have to watch the next episode to see what happens. Later.